Oh my God, they're starting early. Welcome, everyone.
Can you believe
It's
it?
59:27 to Wormhole Extremists. My name is David. I'm with Nicole, and I'm
So,
also with Evie.
Hello.
And don't
and
try
we
to
don't have
hide it,
time.
Nicole. You've got major excitement for this episode, and just go ahead and tell us why.
Oh, Bala's here, guys! I've been waiting 8 seasons!
Yes,
I'm so excited!
absolutely. So,
He's my boo!
and we're going to have to run through this because we have to finish about 15 minutes earlier than we normally do, which is why we kind of started early for once, because we have
Yeah.
Kevin Otsuji joining us on Dial the Gate for Stargate Trivia. It is a rematch between myself, Kevin, and Jacob, and it is going to be intense. Kevin Otsuji, who played Oshu in Stargate
I will be
SG-1.
watching.
Yeah, he was aware of what Suan did, and so he's going to be bringing it. So he's ready to rock and roll. But
I'm excited.
Nicole, you have a bad example, and if this is
bad
Prometheus
example.
Unbound, I mean, we're really just going to,
Could you imagine
She's done
if
that
I did?
already. Remember her
I've already
stick
done
figure
it.
of
At some point, one of us is
hanging,
going to.
kicking him in the head?
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh, and I don't remember that at all.
This
Okay.
is so easy. You'll get it in 1 second, so
All
don't
right.
you worry. Here you go. Boom. Done.
Oh.
Oh my God. You're
What?
kidding. You're not kidding.
What?
That's so funny. Oh my God.
One,
that's so
two,
funny.
three,
There's 10
four,
of them.
5, 6, 7, 8,
This is
9,
so
10.
easy. I don't know how, I was like, oh, this is so easy. No one's gonna
Oh, I get it now.
get it. Yeah.
That's
No.
very clever. Me
Thank
like.
you. Thank you.
Very much so.
So I don't know if anyone else is getting it. Don't know if anyone else
Yeah.
is
Let's give them all a chance.
for it. Give them a minute. But yeah, it's one of my favorites of the show.
That's
it
really,
was on the
that's really
brain.
great.
Evie still hasn't clocked
No,
it.
no.
Blockwatcher says
it's-
such a good episode. I'm not sure. SVU first episode, Special Victims Unit.
I don't know.
Uh-uh.
Vala's a victim
Ooh.
in some way.
Avalon Part 1 and Part 2. Yeah.
It's part 2 specifically, yes.
Specifically.
Okay.
As in,
yes,
like,
I haven't
as in-
seen that enough times
Yeah.
for that to
Well
I
click.
was
done,
aiming
Raj.
for part 2. I was going to have like Ben
got
Brown's
it.
hand covering up the 4 instead, but then I went, that's a bit too much. That's a bit too much. So
Reflect is the key.
Well
yeah.
done.
Reflect.
That's it.
Well done.
Yes.
Okay.
You got
good
Vala
about
on the
it.
brain.
Definitely.
I
on the
do.
brain.
I do. Of
Vala
course I do.
season.
Of course I do.
So we've got in this episode Prometheus Unbound and the Defiant one. And these are 2 strong episodes, and I'm really looking forward to sharing them with you guys. Do you guys want to just go ahead and
Yes.
jump in
We get-
here?
Give me a whole half a
Start
second.
with Vala.
Whole half second.
A whole half there. Hold on.
Holding.
There we go. Yeah, we're good.
All right. Sweet. Well, we're going to go ahead and just jump right into this one so that we'll have some time to catch up. Those of us who are joining us, when they join us, they can join us when they join us. So, all right, guys. Live rewatch.
Well said.
Prometheus.
Very
Yeah,
succinct.
I've been working on that. All right.
And Lockwatcher asked me what snacks. I'm eating popcorn. Carry on.
There we go.
Nice.
Prometheus Unbound, everyone. In 5, 4, 3. Welcome back to Wormhole Extremists. My name is David. I'm with Evie,
Hello.
and I'm with Nicole.
Hello, hello.
And this is Daniel's, I think, first attempt at getting to Atlantis.
Second. It's second. He tried in
Yeah.
Lost
Oh,
City.
that's right. He
Yes,
did.
yes,
Well,
he has
well,
already.
he tried in the Atlantis pilot too.
Yes, technically.
That's what I meant.
So,
Sorry. I lie. Yes.
You
This
don't
is the
lie.
only
you...
episode featuring just 2 series regulars, I believe, Michael Shanks and RDA, and Don S. Davis and Claudia Black obviously appear as guest stars. And Hammond's been promoted, guys. He's got
Yes,
3 stars,
sure
so
does.
he's obviously the head of Homeworld Security. And I love this conversation. It's just great.
I don't
Where
really.
they answer in unison.
Yeah.
And also Daniel rising up on his toes.
Oh yeah.
He's so cute.
When Hammond says about him going to Atlantis, it's kind of like tiny and childish, but it's like the I told you so energy is really cute.
Isn't it? Isn't it just? I remember when I first saw this episode on the back of the DVD of my season 8 box set. And I remember going like, I don't know if this like hugely appeals to me. It doesn't seem that interesting, Little did I know
Oh, yes.
this would be one of my favorites.
Exactly. And I actually wanted to ask you guys, do you think Jack really, why do you think Jack really wants Daniel to stay? Is it safety concerns, keeping valuable assets close, or is it
He
more
loves him as a
selfish?
friend, and
Because
he
Jack's
wants him
not
great
loving his new
point.
desk job. and keeping SG-1 on base lets him pretend that nothing's changed.
So it's two things, obviously, which is firstly that they can't lose Daniel Jackson from the show again.
Yeah.
So, plot armor. But yeah, I do think that it's a really good excuse to just use the fact that Jack is like, no, you're not good, you're not leaving me and the team.
That's what I think it is. I think it's not jealousy, but
No,
I think he's
still
really
used to this
struggling.
role.
Yeah.
He's still getting used to this role, excuse me, and he wants the people that he trusts close.
Yeah.
And I can't
Yeah.
say that I blame him because
No.
that only makes sense. But at a certain point, you got to learn to let go.
Yeah, exactly. And
I love that he
I
wants
was
to keep the
also
guy around who said like, oh, I'd hate to be the one to explain this to the president.
Exactly.
Like, yes, helpful,
That's
helpful.
That's right.
Thanks for that support, Daniel. I was also going to say that Hammond taking Jack's chair. I was thinking about this the other day when I was rewatching this episode, and I think the chair kind of represents Jack's new role because Daniel and Walter are kind of like the armrests and the support that makes it bearable, and then Jack's left with like an empty office and nothing to lean on because, Hammond's taking both of them to Atlantis.
That's it.
There comes
Presumably.
Evie's degree again.
Degree.
Yeah.
Analysis in media and stuff.
Oh, absolutely.
I think is what she means.
Establishing shot from Prometheus.
Absolutely. So this is Daniel's first appearance aboard Prometheus, I believe. Because he technically appeared in Grace, but that was a hallucination.
Yeah. Is this the same jacket that he wears in, I think, First Contact? Or is it a different one that he's wearing?
I don't know, but
It's a
I
really
forget
nice
how
jacket.
good it is, to
He
be
pulls
honest.
it off. I
He
think it's
does.
denim. It's a denim.
Oh, it's definitely. But
Yeah.
he's wearing,
Also,
like,
Don S.
something.
looks amazing in
He
that
does.
flight
He
suit. He looks so
he's trimmed
good.
down too. He's looking better.
Yeah, he has.
At this point in his life, he was the happiest he ever was because he's with
No.
Ruby Fleming and everything's
I think you can kind of tell.
clicking. And there is a perk in his step. So
There's some lightness, if
exactly,
that makes
Yeah.
sense. Yeah.
it works for this episode all around because it is a lighter show.
Yes. And he's happy to be off base and doing something useful, I think. He's a little bit sick of flying a desk.
That's it.
Love that.
Promi.
It's really an ugly ship.
Oh God, it's so
It's
ugly.
so ugly. I can't wait for them to bin it
it.
off. It'll be sad, but
Oh, Ellie.
Look who it is.
Oh, Ellie Harvey as Lindsay Novak. I love her. I actually thought she was in
Honestly.
more episodes than she is. She just
I
has
know,
a
right?
presence that sticks with you. She's only in 3.
That's it.
I think outside the franchise, she's best known for appearing in 65 episodes of The New Addams Family in the late
Oh.
90s. And she's been in 18 Aurora Teagarden mystery movies alongside Candace Cameron Bure. And most of them were directed by Martin Wood. So
Hey.
still got a bit of a connection. And I think most recently she was in 9 episodes of Snowpiercer.
Wow.
that makes
okay.
sense. That makes sense.
And the hiccups were scripted, in case
Yeah.
you guys didn't know that.
Yeah.
And
I was like, Gary
it
passed her
wasn't
the
Ellie's
water.
choice, obviously.
No.
So apparently, when she got the part, she developed a few different versions of the hiccups and showed it to the directors, and they kind of pointed her in the right direction.
So I have done this, and this works, at least for me.
It does work. Yes, I do
I
it
don't
too.
know why it works, but
don't
it
do
does.
that.
I don't
It's
understand
because
it.
you're concentrating on not spilling any water, I think, and so your brain is focused on that.
So
And that's why you hiccup stuff
I
because you're
have
not
a
dwelling
better
on it.
Yeah.
recommendation from my sisters and my stepbrother, no longer my step siblings, but back in the day. They told me take a swig of something, like just leave it in your mouth, and then cover your nostrils with your pinky fingers and cover your ear holes with your index fingers, and then swallow. And that kind of suction where there's no
Oh.
air allowed to get out causes it to
Interesting.
like reset. So
Oh, there
That
you go.
sounds tricky,
no,
but
it works every time.
effective. It probably
Every time.
works in a similar way. It's like the air thing, but also you're concentrating on trying to do so many things at once
Yeah.
that your brain kind of like stops it. I actually learned to do that from watching Sleepless in Seattle. It was
there you go.
literally something they discussed on Sleepless in Seattle. Ali
She is-
also said, I think, in your interview with her, David, that she was just generally nervous working with Michael Shanks. He was the handsome guy in the elevator.
He is so
Ah.
handsome.
She channels that energy directly into her character's awkwardness, which
Yeah.
works.
She does. Okay, if this had been handed to the wrong actor, her character would have been annoying. But like I told her in her interview, her character is
She's so endearing.
She
So
makes it
endearing.
I
work.
love her.
So,
Yeah.
but I have to.
I love
I have to
her
speak to
because
the fact that in the I'm watching with the closed captions turned on because I don't want
Yes.
to broadcast the audio of the show. When I'm watching it, even the closed captions gave up on about a third of the way through on noting when she would hiccup. They just
Brilliant.
quit. It's like, okay, we've had enough. Like whoever was writing them was
That's
just
actually-
okay. That's it.
That's really cute.
I will forever love just the chemistry she has with Hermione. Like how
Yes.
awkward that
I
whole thing is. And the way
know.
that she's like, I've set it to 5 seconds, okay? And then she goes, 5, the weapon is away. Because
That's
it didn't
it.
even like count down.
No, he's done at that point.
Yeah.
And if you play back his audio in that situation,
O'Neill.
He
He
says,
complains
"When will
about it,
these
doesn't he?
humans realize that there are consequences to action?"
Ah.
Getting
brilliant.
right to the core.
Yep.
Reynolds coming in with his logic.
That's it.
Yeah. Daniel's coming in with his empathy that always gets them into
Mhm.
trouble. That's why we love him.
hmm
Actually, Reynolds does use an interesting turn of phrase in a second. I don't think he's said it yet. I'll wait till he says it. Okay, so he basically says that they should, quote, salvage her, referring to the Elkesh, but that's right after they've been discussing there being a potential female survivor. I think it's just kind of an unfortunate word
Oh
choice.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do think it's like, because like, everyone always refers to like a ship or like the car as
Yeah,
like
I
she,
know.
like, that's very
Yeah,
interesting
and
though.
yeah.
And Jacob said, I would 100% watch this team of Hammonds, Reynolds, Daniel, Novak, and Walter gallivanting across the galaxy for a season or two.
Absolutely. Gallivanting. Good word usage.
Yeah.
Also,
So,
does this
No, go.
cargo ship interior look different to you two?
Yes. What's
Yeah.
because yeah,
bigger
actually. Is it
space.
the cargo or is it
It
the
is bigger.
Alkesh?
It's way bigger.
Oh,
Is that
so
supposed
this
to be
is
the
not the
cargo ship?
Alkesh? Are you sure this isn't the Alkesh?
I thought it was the Alkesh.
Oh, no,
I think
it's
this is
the
the
Alkesh.
Alkesh because
Yeah.
Reynolds said he wanted to salvage her. So.
Yeah.
Lockwatcher
Yeah.
says the jacket appears to be the same one from Atlantis, but it was filmed a bit darker there. Interesting. There we go. They're pretty good at keeping
Huh.
things consistent like that.
I mean, if you have it in the wardrobe department waiting to be reused, then like use it.
That's it.
So-
They have all this stuff laying around. Oh boy, Jaffa.
The only thing I can't buy is how the hell did Vala manage to get her hands on the super soldier suit?
That's a great question. They don't just have them laying around.
No.
Yeah, I assume she just stole it from, a dead one.
Yeah. It's just a bit
One could've been
rare
dead.
to
That was
get a dead
already
one.
dead.
That's probably
Only
the case.
one like got a heart attack and they were able to like salvage him, so it's very strange.
That's it. Well, the Jaffa
is
certainly did a
so
good job with
cheeky.
them because those are definitely super soldier blast holes.
Yeah.
So. Uh-oh.
I honestly, you should have seen, by the way, my face as like, what was I, about 8 or 9, as an 8
Yeah.
or 9-year-old watching this, being like, oh,
They
okay.
are in trouble.
and then suddenly seeing Vala appear.
Mhm.
It's just
Yes,
so
I love
exciting.
it. It gives me kind of Stormtrooper Luke Skywalker vibes.
Yeah, except we're not here to rescue you. I'm Luke Skywalker. I'm here to steal your ship.
Yeah, exactly. I believe, I could be wrong, that Dan Payne does play the Coal Warrior before Vala's reveal.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and they're the
He has
exact
to,
same
yeah.
height.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I assume that was because they wanted to use like his imposing frame to sell the illusion before the reveal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because she's obviously quite a bit shorter.
Considerably different size.
Literally.
Yeah.
It's a little movie
What?
As
magic
in
for
like
you.
half.
What I love about this, I think that this episode and like Stargate as a whole really like, as we've talked about before, it really shaped me as a fan of just, stories in general. And when I read books now or watch TV or film, I always like if something ever like this comes up, I start like kicking my feet in the air and squealing because it's like when the two people who you want to get together like get to the inn and there's only one bed they must share. I just love seeing two people that have great chemistry being forced together and being
Yes.
forced to get along in some way. It's
Yes.
one of my favorite things.
So
It's also why I love
Daniel
Padman and McKay. As not as a relationship, but as like a fun duo. So
That's it.
I think
Yeah.
Daniel's at this point thinking WWJD, what would Jack do?
Exactly. For sure. Now, is Vala the one who's dragging all these people into the rings?
I thought she was, yeah.
Okay.
She
She's
must
not
be.
killing them.
Who
She
else would
wants
be
to
doing
save
it?
them.
Well, I
Yeah.
was reading somewhere that maybe the armor has some additional strength
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
because she's only a wee person.
she is. Very, very weak.
So I just want to say as well that with this episode, I then went and started watching season 9 of SG-1, and when I started watching that, my mum's boyfriend at the time managed to get me Farscape because I wanted to see that as well, because I was like, oh, I just want to see more of them.
Oh, so you
And
hadn't seen it at this
boy-
point.
No, boy, should they have not let me watch that at 10 years old.
What, the puppets?
It's pretty intense in some spots.
Farscape has a lot of sex in it, like
Yeah.
a lot. So it's a very saucy show.
I don't
Like-
remember the source.
Oh,
The
it's
sauce.
mental. Yeah. My mum, I remember watching one episode from season 2 with her, and she was like, you should not be watching this. I was like, Mum, too late. So,
So do P90 rounds penetrate this armor?
no.
So he just uses the
Right, the cold disruptor portion.
Yeah.
disruptor. So obviously it doesn't work on her because she's just wearing the armor and she's not
Yeah.
hosting a drone. There is actually an inconsistency with this a little bit later.
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
bring
I
it
mean,
up when it
I know
comes.
exactly what you're talking about. Like,
Yeah.
sure, this suit still absorbs zap blasts, sure.
Mhm.
So we'll get there.
So I love it. I think it's this part where she says, kill me. It's
Yeah.
like bad, just don't use that turn of phrase. That's
Right.
bad timing.
I love how Walter's learned how to do this.
I was thinking that. I literally wrote in my notes, it's like he's been doing it for years. It's like
Uh-huh.
he joined this mission 24 hours ago, but like because he's what, a tech sergeant? Does
Uh-huh.
that just mean he understands every piece of machinery in the
I
galaxy?
guess he's just used
Apparently.
to. I mean, if he really is as good as he purports to be, then it would not take him long to learn the Earth version of the technical manuals for the Gould technology that have been devised by someone
Maybe.
at this point. So
Yeah.
it wouldn't. I don't believe it would take him long.
Yeah.
So I want to add as well for this whole thing is that Vala is a very sexual being and uses it like, to her advantage a lot. And she's also
Absolutely.
just super annoying. So when I was growing up, I adored every facet of Vala, and I like to apply the annoying part of her to my everyday life, including annoying all my coworkers. So
That sounds like a brag.
it's what I aim for. When I was growing up, I was like, I strive to annoy my boss and my coworkers the way that Vala annoys Daniel, but like in an endearing way where, they still like me when the conversation's done. So
I hope you're able to strike that balance. That would be hard.
yeah, it gets
Yeah.
interesting.
So Claudia Black's introduction, I believe,
Just a
deliberately mirrors her first appearance as Aaron's son in Farscape.
Oh, really?
And both characters reveal themselves by removing
do.
in
I said this
posing
when I was
armored
10.
helmets while wearing
Interesting.
black bodysuits.
And beating up Ben Browder and
Andy
Michael
Makita
Shanks.
confirmed that this was intentional.
We've never heard one talk
Yes.
before, so this was like, what? And it also has
We heard one
a
talk
Gould voice.
briefly in season 7,
I
didn't we?
serve Anubis. Yeah, okay, fine.
Yeah, that was
Yeah, without the helmet on.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember
love
watching
how
going like, you're very attractive.
Find
I was
you
like,
very
"Oh."
attractive.
So awkward.
And Daniel's like, just doesn't even know how to process it.
What?
Honestly.
Oh boy.
So I believe that Claudia Black wasn't planning to do more sci-fi after Farscape, but Vala was kind of an unexpected gift.
She's so juicy.
And after, years of playing the intense, often, humorless Aaron Sun, Vala
Yeah.
was the antidote to the lighter, chaotic fun.
Yvie, I'm gonna need you to just do one thing for me and fix how you're saying her last name, which is Sun. Thank you.
Sun.
Yeah, Aaron Sun.
My
Oh boy.
apologies.
That's okay. That's okay.
It's been a while since I've seen Farscape.
That's okay. She's just so annoying to everyone. She's such a pain in the bum. I really adore her.
I actually listened to a tiny bit of an interview with her yesterday. I
Really?
just assumed she spoke like this all the time. She doesn't. She sounds like me.
Yeah, she's
Yes.
more of she's a posh Aussie. Yeah. So the thing I love about this episode, like, not only do I love their story, like, and how they grow as some weird form of a couple, but I love the fact that Daniel is always the empathetic, sweet, let's help everyone person, and he's found the one person in the universe that annoys him more than Jack does.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I'd agree with that statement. She's a lot
It's
more annoying than Jack.
it
Oh,
makes
yeah.
it brings out an annoyed part of Daniel that's like Jack level, you know, like you never see Daniel this infuriated, Daniel this frustrated and almost playful as well, because he messes
yeah,
with her back sometimes, so it's like, oh
yes. She tests every facet of his patience.
yeah. So that's what I do at work. I test everyone's patience, like I do with you guys.
But they
Oh,
do
for
have
sure.
fantastic chemistry.
Yeah.
Communication
Just
system's
straight
active.
off the bat.
Random
Yeah.
button press. Oh, I guess I
love that
found
she's
it.
punched it. Like, he's like terrified. He's like, oh my god,
Oh boy,
this is
here
bad.
we go.
Yuri's Tosh said, I can accept Vala. I can never accept Mitchell. That was a bridge too far for you. Yeah,
Really?
that makes sense. That makes sense for you. Yeah, I didn't mind it, but it was a harder pill to swallow for sure. And Urias said, Vala peaked in this episode. She was never played the same way again. The seriousness melted away as the comic relief went heavy. I really, really wish they kept this version of Vala. I think they struck a good balance personally, but I kind of see what you mean.
I think
wish
she developed as a
Yeah,
person,
there would've been a little bit of
I kind of
sharper
saw
edge
it as
there.
a reasonably smooth character arc.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the B story is really fun because it's quite humorous.
Mouth to
so
mouth?
at no point during this episode was I actually bored. Like every time I cut
No.
away, I wasn't annoyed. I was like, oh, this is fun too.
Oh, yeah, I get what you mean, because sometimes your mind will just be more interested in one story arc than another.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kill me now.
Jeez.
So dramatic. I love it. Like they're in this life or death situation and she's just that bothered by
She's
it.
like, end it
Also,
right now. Pull the
Hammond
oxygen.
declaring that he wants his ship back.
Yeah.
It's very next episode, the Defiant one. It's like,
Yeah.
what are you,
Very
Captain
much
Kirk?
so. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
exactly right. I want my ship. This thing is going to try to break my ship.
I love this. Half the books I read is just this, guys. Like they were the blueprint for me. Oh.
That is
Ow.
spicy.
I read a book the other day where like they were trying to kill each other and she straight up just stabs him for a second and it was like weirdly
Wow.
Just for a
charged.
second.
Yeah.
Just light stabbing.
Yeah, a little light stabbing.
So when's the last time we saw this? Anyone
Well,
remember?
this is
Oh.
the ring weapon used by
It's-
the Ashrak assassins.
Yeah, the
isn't
Ashrak
it? Well,
season
it
two.
kind of looks like
Nope.
it.
Nope, not that one.
Really?
Sooner, more recent.
Really?
Oh,
Wait.
I don't know.
Wait.
Nicole's
I think
got
I
it.
know. I know. It's in there. I can like visualize it.
She's
daily.
going through the
Homage
archive of
to the Circle
Stargate
of
in her
Darkness.
mind.
Wow, Nicole should be
Is it
on
that?
this one. Like, white on rice.
Wait. No.
Wow,
No.
guys. Wow. Okay. Anyone in the chat want to help
For
her
a
out?
hot second.
Yeah. Okay.
She'll
Anyway,
get there.
we'll get back to that. So.
So she calls it primitive, which is kind of interesting since it has upgraded Asgard beaming technology
Yes.
and intergalactic hyperdrive and shields. She's either unimpressed or she's just needling him.
I think there's a little both columns there for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Jacob says, I love Ben Browder and Claudia Black, but I do have small reservations about their respective characters. So I'm assuming he's got reservations about their Stargate characters. So
I'd say so.
Jonas and Vala wouldn't work together, in my opinion. Yeah. I don't know. So it was the cannon's ring in Demons he uses to summon the weather.
Of
So
course.
apparently it's you
I
can
don't like
use it
that
for all
episode.
kinds of things. Really?
I've only seen
No
it.
one
I think
knew.
I said it last time. I think I've only seen it like 3 times max.
okay.
So that's
Well,
why I
there
don't
you go.
care.
Okay.
But yeah, he used it to shoot lightning bolts.
I also want to just noted that during that scene there, Varlo just was like, let me just sit on his lap, just casually, like, no big deal. Let me see if my flirting works. And he's just like, oh, mate.
No, he's not having it.
But what I do find really interesting, sorry guys, this is going to be an episode of me talking about how much I ship these two. This is a shipper episode. So the really fun thing about it is that I think that Daniel, like, she's hot. We all know she's hot, you know?
Yes.
That was
Daniel's
a great little
like,
nod there.
That was cute. Daniel's like, no, like, let's be sensible. He doesn't even like go to that. But there are a couple moments where you can almost see him kind of like feeding into it in a really playful way. And I'm like, oh, it's such good content.
Did you see what happened there when the lights came on and the rings came down? The smoke billowed.
No.
That was a really great effect.
Oh.
So yes, there is something moving through this space very quickly, and the smoke is going to be thrown around as a result of it.
This is a great scene
That is
because
cool.
General Hammond gets to go out there and shine for everyone and save the day.
Well, he's getting a bit of action.
Yeah, he usually just
And
sits
usually
at home.
he's just behind a desk.
Yeah.
And this is a big moment for him because he's like the commander of this mission, and he's taking one for the team and putting his life in danger just to save everybody on his vessel.
It also says a lot about Vala to like leave everyone in a close to death situation, but just enough where they'll be able to make it. And like kind of proves that like she's good. She's just a pain in the ass trying to get money. So it's like the core goodness is in there because she could have just leave them to die, left them to die.
Novak's gonna realize what's happening. So this carbon dioxide explanation, like the staff blast giving off CO2, small space, no cycling air, is pretty solid sci-fi science.
There you go.
Yeah.
And ball symbol.
Yes.
Yeah, it used to be
it's a ball ship.
Yeah.
As in Bachi?
As in Bachi.
This whole
This
sequence
scene
is great.
with Reynolds in a second is really good as well.
So funny. I love the evolution of Reynolds. He's really like, he's come far.
Yeah, he has.
This is one of the few times that I think we see the rings switch content.
Yes.
Other than the
it's fun.
film.
Yeah.
SG-3.
They don't often need to switch content, so yeah.
No, they don't. We only just usually follow the rings on one cycle.
That's it.
Yeah.
But this is we're seeing it leave and come back. She's so hesitant about giving him mouth to mouth.
No one else is volunteering. You have to do it.
I mean, he's thinking probably about how awkward it is, but if you save,
got to kiss your commanding officer.
a general, my goodness.
That's it.
Brilliant.
There we go.
Excellent waking up.
Excellent waking up.
We actually had this discussion at work the other day. We were talking about CPR and our defib units and like how awkward it is for some people to like help women because it's like a bit intimate and a bit, and we've got like things in the way of CPR. And we were having to go through the discussions of like, everyone has to like be comfortable with it. So
did you see the coal disruptor was knocked off his gun? It was lying on the floor.
Oh,
Brilliant.
No, did not. All white crystals. How do you tell which
I found
do
that
which?
so weird. I love this. The thing that she brings us up later, actually, with Sam, where she jams one in at random in the exact same panel, and she's like, "You can't just jam anyone in." And she's like, "I don't know, they all look the same," but it worked. So
yeah, I don't know why they've done that. Why have they made them all white?
They're Earth design.
Yeah.
So there are reverse engineered technology.
Better tied up.
Yeah.
My brain, guys, I'm dying. Guys, I'm going to be so real with you as well, guys. Like this, it honestly altered my brain chemistry. I have such, I had a lot of feelings. I don't want to go into them.
Are you feeling feelings?
Yeah.
So Claudia mentioned that she did her best to beat the daylights out of Michael Shanks, and he was a very good sport about it, apparently.
For sure.
And Annie Makita told her to go the full mile.
He got to play, and he talked about how Claudia Black like reinvigorated his love for Stargate because he got to play with her every day.
Yes,
it's such a beautiful dynamic.
Well, I mean, when he left the series, I think wasn't one of his I guess issues is the best word, was that Daniel wasn't getting enough kind of action.
He didn't have enough to play, yeah. So
yeah,
this is one of the advantages of him being back.
really makes his role a lot more meaty.
Yep.
And it was so meaty that they brought her back as a series regular. Like,
It's the
damn.
chemistry between them.
Correct,
Yeah.
Exactly.
Also,
Oh,
watch
my
out for a little
goodness.
bit when Daniel's knocked over the console, the control console.
Equality. Oh, it knocks a bit.
It's
It shakes. Yeah.
it moves quite
I love that he
considerably.
punches her back because it's like, you hit me. Yeah, you hit
You
me.
hit me, yeah.
You could just have sex instead, guys. You should definitely do that. 100%.
Jeez.
This is like, Nicole's
She's
gone
letting
like,
him have it.
oh,
Yeah.
She
dear.
is tiny
I've
but
gone mad.
mighty.
This takes it a little over the edge sometimes.
Oh,
but, I mean,
it's
look
a
at
bit,
this.
but I'm enjoying it, guys. This is what I read in my books. This is what they're doing in my books. And I'm like, yes, fight, fight, fight. And I just
I
imagine it's
reckon
these
this is
two.
where your obsession started with
Guys,
that
I'm
kind
telling
of
you,
content.
yes, exactly. It came from Daniel and
Yeah.
Vala. I
Like a
was telling
fire
everyone
extinguisher.
yesterday at my book event.
And right on over the back.
And there it shakes.
Yeah,
There we go.
and it shakes.
But the way he went is so funny. It's so the thing is, this fight is so sexual. Like, there's so much grunting and yelling
Yes.
and climbing on each other, and it's like watching a sex scene gone wrong. It's one of the reasons I love it so much. It's so weirdly intimate.
Oh, I like this fake out.
I know, it's
Him
so
turning
good.
around.
She turns right around.
Like, there's no need for this, and I'm obsessed with it. Like, this is like, feed me this silliness.
This is your picture that
This
you
is
drew
it.
for
Yeah,
that example.
it is. It is.
Okay.
And the way that he just like, they're just like, yeah, let's just make out. This is fine. I'm like, sorry?
Yeah,
This is
like
great.
Daniel says, she really is a fruitcake.
Yeah. He went along with it for a minute as well.
For a
It's like,
second there.
Daniel.
It looked like he did, yeah.
Yeah. And so this is the thing
I
that you're
assume
going to
it's
say,
a fake
Yvie.
out.
Yeah. So the suit still absorbs zap blasts. Well,
I was going
does
to
it?
say, Vala claimed that the bodysuit absorbs zap blasts, but he just successfully zatted her in the
Took
torso.
her out, yeah.
So
Yeah.
either she's bluffing or someone forgot.
Yeah.
I
She
feel
needs to
like
make
in
it work.
Atlantis with Shepard and is it Laren, they were supposed to have like, to me, I wanted them to have like this kind of vibe, this
Yes.
antagonistic kind of fun, and I
Mhm.
feel like
Yep.
they never got to play with that enough, like they did with Daniel and Vala.
Yeah, maybe they just didn't, like, they weren't in enough episodes together to make it
Thank
make it
you,
viable.
Reynolds, for being
Yeah, point
Captain
out the obvious.
Obvious.
Captain Obvious.
Just in case you were washing the dishes while you were watching this.
Again, right? It's been a few hours since he met this woman, right? They've already beat each other up. They've made out. He's now had to like strip her naked, redress her. Again, this is in the books that I read.
Urias Tosh says this is Daniel's tight shirt era.
Oh, yeah.
You
I
And
can
know,
tell
we are
we've switched to backlit
grateful.
screens for this, but it works. It does the job.
I just want to say, guys, this is probably the thirstiest I've ever been on the podcast. Like, this is my thirstiest episode.
thirstiest.
Go and get some
I'm
water.
thirsty. I'm gonna drink my G-spot drink right now.
Okay, TMI.
It's what it's called. It's the brand, David. Remember?
Ah, well, how many
The
people know
Gillian
that?
Anderson
I said it
brand, yeah.
2 other times, so
Yeah,
hopefully
right.
they've picked it up.
Yeah.
It's Gillian Anderson's drink. It just has that name because it's funny.
Oh, Daniel.
I'm sure you did, Daniel.
Also, this Daniel pretending to crush Vala's head apparently is a nod to a Canadian sketch show called Kids in the Hall. It was in like the late 80s, early
really?
90s,
Okay.
and they did it a lot. They had like a reoccurring bit called "I'm Crushing Your Head." I watched little
On
bits.
like monitors?
Very lame.
That's cool. Darren
really
loved
funny.
it. I've never been a big fan based on
I think
everything
it was
that I've heard
funny.
about it. Yeah.
It was funny. Also, I love Vala pleading starvation while using the toilet as
Get me
a
outta-
seat.
outta
Like, it's
here.
kind of fitting given how much of her story, is kind of poo.
Well, what other seats are there in there?
It's
Yeah, I
true.
know.
Jed Ted brought up a
That's
good
true.
point, which is that Claudia Black has been in all the BioWare games, so the Mass Effect series and the Dragon Age series.
Oh, really?
And she plays one of the main characters, Morrigan. The new Dragon Age game came out last year, and she's like a big part of it because she's like, she's such a huge part of all the games. And yeah,
Oh.
tremendous actress who does video games like to the same level as like, her physical acting. I think she's incredible.
Yes.
So. Also,
So I,
I think she's so beautiful, and she made me appreciate my eyebrows growing up because I had big eyebrows.
What's happening here in this scene, guys? Do you notice? Product placement.
An Aquafina advert.
Aquafina, that's right.
yes.
Yeah, it didn't happen a lot.
Wow, I didn't even notice. I was looking at all of the fruit that she ate and
Yes.
just thinking about how she's going to need to use that toilet in the
Oh, for
I was gonna
sure.
say, yeah.
yeah, all that fiber. So Vala's backstory, I believe, was significantly revised. So earlier drafts had her never being a host, with her people successfully fighting back before Val crushed them. And interesting detail, the symbiote's name, Katesh, actually comes from the later canon. Draft scripts called it Gyna.
For this one? Gynar or Gyna?
Gyna?
Gyna, okay.
Gyn apostrophe AR.
Okay, for Prometheus. Or when did Katesh get introduced? Was that season 9?
Yeah, it was later on.
Okay.
Yeah. Her ability to make up crap so that people can feel sorry for her is really impressive.
It actually kind of, I don't know if frightened is the right word. It kind of makes me feel a bit uncomfortable because I just feel like I just couldn't trust anything that she said.
And that's why
can't.
Daniel has such a hard time connecting with her properly because,
Yeah.
you know, like in season 10, they have so much emotional
That's it.
True.
growth, and even then he
Yeah.
can't trust her.
Well,
So.
the Omnipedia, I mean, Vala Maldoran, there's a reason that the first line for years was thief and con artist.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it still says it or if it says former thief and con artist. I don't know. So
Again, I'm really glad that like that's where she came from because she is such a great comedy relief. Like when they're in Atlantis and she's like, "Where are all the souvenirs?" And it's like, calm
That's
down.
it. It's
Yes.
full of so many souvenirs.
Hmm. And none of this is true.
No.
Yep.
Good scene
It's all
though.
BS.
Yeah.
She's very good at lying.
But that's the fun thing is watching her go from such a liar to like fully trusting SG-1 and connecting.
Hmm. Well, she's lying to protect herself. I get that.
Mm. That's going to be
So I
super
think
awkward.
I think Claudia has said in interviews that she was kind of inspired by Sigourney Weaver and Linda Hamilton for this role, like women
Nice.
who played complex, powerful characters at the heart of sci-fi action.
Fair point.
That's
Also,
the
I
thing
think
that
this episode was written only in 2 weeks. I think
Yeah,
Rob Cooper
they
wanted another Prometheus
Damien,
episode to use the
Yeah.
sets and existing VFX, and Damien Kindler wrote the draft, and
Yes.
I think Rob C polished it up
this
and
is an
bumped
episode
up
that
the
shines
comedy.
because
Yeah.
they got Claudia, so great. She always jokes that
Mhm.
it's because she's cheap in the commentary for this episode. But it's one of those bottle episodes where they're like, oh, a bottle, where
Bottle.
they need
Yeah.
to make something fun with reused
Mhm.
shots and sets, and they shine when they have restrictions. So
Yes. Well, when you're using reshot sets and yeah, you kind of have to rely on the content
yeah.
because we've seen the imagery before.
And the great thing about this is it's not only is it a fun standalone, but it's now setting up like a whole dynamic that's going to be running for 2 more seasons. And Stargate doesn't often like I feel like Vala came out of thin air. Like they did it, they
Yes.
had fun, and then they went, "Whoa, this worked."
We've got
And you don't
something
see
here.
that in Stargate like
Yeah.
ever.
Well, they tried with Eris Bach, and so they tried again with this character.
Yeah, and it worked
This
time.
character is a
But that's
much
it, like
more
twice over 8 seasons, and they
likable
nailed it in this time.
reiteration.
Yeah.
I mean, Arasbok was fun, but I prefer
Yeah.
Vala.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Now the truth comes out.
Yeah.
Too little, too late.
But she could have just like left him to deal with it. Tried
His
to help
Star
him.
Wars kind
Hans
of
Olo.
alias.
Brilliant.
So the Zat will work because he's now wearing body armor.
That's what I always thought. I thought that was the
Yeah.
You
workaround.
can't just wear the
Yes.
leotard.
So the aliens, I believe, are holding weapons that are very similar to Klingon disruptors from Star Trek.
Hmm.
Also, the creature on the right is Jeff Redknapp, and
Yes.
he is incredible. Oh my God, I read his IMDb profile. It's amazing. So on Stargate alone, he worked in the special effects department, the special effects makeup department. He puppeteered the Asgard and he acted.
Yep.
So we've
What a
technically
bro.
seen him as Old Summoner in Rising, and he also plays Old Shepherd in Common Ground and Old Ronin in
Ah.
Broken Ties. And post Stargate, he is the key or was the key makeup and prosthetic artist for Ryan
Okay.
Reynolds in Deadpool and Wolverine. And he
That's
also worked on The Last of
incredible.
Us, which is really cool.
Oh,
Interesting.
nice.
Well, I think the other one is Morris Chapdelaine. So
Oh, is
I
it?
think so because they are
That is
both
cool.
Asgard puppeteers, and
Yes.
yeah, they both have experience with this kind of stuff. There we go.
Nah.
Yep,
Yeah,
see, it blocked it.
sure did.
Yeah, I always wondered if it was just the armor and Vala was lying, but I wasn't sure. So,
Dude, grab a couple of those weapons grade bricks.
right.
Man, make a few bucks. Make
Yeah.
this
So
trip somewhat worth it for
apparently-
Earth.
I'm going to share a fact because I love this episode so much
Please.
that when he carries Vala around the corner in a minute, he accidentally whacked Claudia Black's head on the side of the corridor.
Ouch.
Yeah, according to some of the behind the scenes. So again, right, you never see Daniel this mad, and it's so funny because
That's it.
he's capable of it. He just doesn't let it out. Look how annoyed he is here. Look at the fire in his eyes. He's like,
Yeah,
"Oh, I'm
I
so
think
annoyed."
Mhm.
post Ascension, Daniel.
That's the face I pull when I've massively messed up at work and my boss looks at me and I do that.
He knows, oh crap, here we go.
Yeah. So I think round this corner, one of these like metal bits sticking out was where he accidentally hit her head on it.
In the shot?
Oh, obviously.
No,
a
no,
different
no.
take.
I think.
Oh, but which one of them
different
admitted
take.
that?
Pardon?
Which one of them admitted that?
I think it was Claudia talked
Okay.
about it.
Cracked.
I
cracked
actually
her
really
on
love
the head.
how they seamlessly work together during this
Right? Their
firefight.
teamwork. Oh,
Yeah.
Like she could
potential.
easily double cross him and she doesn't. And I think it's the first real sign that she can be trusted.
She's not
Yeah.
evil.
In a small
but
way?
She's
No,
also
she's
not a
not.
good girl either. So
No, she's not.
she's in the in-betweens.
That's what makes her interesting.
That's it.
Yeah. And the fact that like she worked on Farscape for 4 seasons before this, she's
Yep.
like well
Yeah.
equipped for like this kind of work. She does such a tremendous job.
That's
Mm,
it.
I just love how different her characters are as well because Aronson is very, very serious and like no fun allowed for a long time. While Vala's like the polar opposite, and it's so enjoyable to watch her flex
yeah.
her acting muscles.
And that's why Claudia really liked this role and
Yeah.
was willing to explore more of the sci-fi genre,
Mm-hmm.
even though
Mm.
she had claimed that she didn't want to do that after Farscape.
She was
Well,
also in the
a bird in the
Vampire
hand.
Diaries spin-off, the
Yes.
originals.
Mm.
She actually worked. She played the aunt of an actor called Daniel Gillies, who played Elijah.
Oh, yes.
And he went on to do a TV show called Saving Hope with Michael Shanks
Yes.
and Eric
Exactly.
Durrance. So
I
lot of good
actually
times.
just loved the look on Walter's face. He was so pleased to be operating weapons on that Outcash.
Yeah.
Like it's the most action he's seen since playing Space Invaders in the gate room.
That was a great throwback.
He said he's
Great job,
kidding.
thanks.
That's actually really good.
The little smile here, and the way he says we're fine, sir. Like there's a we here now. It's really
Yeah.
cute.
Well, I think when it comes down to it, she's just looking to be accepted. And
I know.
that's like a little
Takes so
tiny
long.
bit of
She's
what
looking
she
for
needs.
she's looking for home. Yeah.
Yeah.
exactly.
We all need some kind of a community. Now, the
Yeah.
amount of community that we all need can be different. So
Exactly.
Yeah. The way
And
that she
he's
starts
done.
like trying to talk, and he's like, "Nope, I'm not doing this again."
Oh, that's right. He's Zatsu, doesn't he?
Yeah, what are you gonna do with me? Oh, this is a great conversation. Again, I'm obsessed with this,
it just leaves it completely open-ended for the future.
which is amazing. Honestly, it was like Christmas morning, and no one told me when she comes back.
Oh, I kind of want to know
Rude.
what she was going to say.
I know.
You know what she was going to say.
Do you want to say, guys, start putting your ratings in
Nothing.
ASAP?
Probably it's
because
nothing personal.
we got to wrap this
Yeah,
up.
that's nothing personal.
So-
That's right.
Yeah.
Start putting your ratings in when you can, guys.
Please
And
thank you.
Novak's hiccups disappearing.
I know.
It's very cute
And
because
she's
she
not
was
in
like
danger anymore.
engaged
She's
in
not scared
meaningful
anymore.
work.
Yeah, that's it.
She's not
Yeah.
paralyzed by fear.
And I want to thank Vala for stopping Daniel from leaving, because that joke in the Pegasus Project will never not be funny. Only 2 of those times were my fault.
That's it.
I'm just thinking of that meme that you made of was it there was a railway carriage
Oh
being
yeah,
like,
Daniel trying to get to Atlantis, and then
Yeah,
Vala
yeah.
crashes into the side of it.
yeah.
Sent that to David, and I think David like properly laughed. Like it was a really hearty laugh from David.
Yes, he liked that. So I think we have to wait until season 9's Avalon and
Damn
the
right.
ties that
Yeah.
bind for Vala.
Damn
That's
right.
it.
Damn right.
We
We
all
get
had a ton
6
of fun
episodes
searching
of
each other,
her.
didn't we, boys? Yes.
Oh, my
Thank
favorite
God
line.
for maternity leave.
Yeah. Yeah, if Amanda Tapping didn't need to be off for a little bit, then we wouldn't have gotten the
We would
pleasures
not
of having
have.
Vala.
Nope. They would. I'm sure they would have brought her back as a guest, but
Yeah.
I don't believe they would have brought her back as a regular. But she
Yeah.
worked out so well in season 9 that they brought her back for a full arc in season 10, and they made it work. And they
It's
added,
phenomenal.
They added a 5th team member, which doesn't happen.
No.
Mm.
And goodbye, Alkesh.
I did like seeing 2 lady characters on SG.
Yeah.
It was
Very
so
different
nice
people.
to see Sam have someone to
Yeah.
connect with, and they are so
Someone.
different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They managed
Yes.
to make it work.
She's always around the guys. Like she mentioned it in Hathor. She's like, I feel like the guy with like one of the guys with these guys, and it's like,
I
how
can't-
do you?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good. So
Good stuff.
it's so tasty. Guys.
Was
What
it
an
everything you
episode.
hoped for?
It's honestly, it's one of
Again.
my all-time favorites. I've rewatched that probably more than most episodes. I wasn't used to Stargate getting romantic or anything, or remotely hinting at anything, or that good at chemistry. So it was so delightful. I love it so much.
Mm-hmm. People are putting in their ratings.
Excellent.
That was Prometheus Unbound.
I'm gonna get through my thing really fast so that we can move on to the next episode.
Move on. Yep.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
So I'm going to say that this is one of my favorite episodes. It awakened a lot of things in me when I was young. Just going to leave it there.
In your loins?
Definitely.
Loins.
And growing up, like I read a lot of these books because I'm looking for that kind of dynamic. I think that Daniel and Vala are such a treat. You don't that's just like chemistry just accidentally being discovered and being able to play and have fun at work, and you could see how much they really appreciate each other behind the scenes. They're such great co-workers. They're such great actors. I just think the chemistry was just insane, off the charts. My friend Faye has said to me repeatedly, damn, if Vala was in the whole show, I'd watch the show. Because she just loves Daniel and Vala's dynamic so much from when she's seen it with me. So yeah, I mean, this episode, banging, fires on all cylinders. The B story was really cute as well. 7 out of 7 chevrons. It's just fantastic. I love it so much.
Yvie?
Oh, okay. So I also enjoyed this episode. I think both the, I guess, A and the B plot, as Nicole said, are excellent. I love the introduction of Novak just as a very minor character, but she's so endearing.
Mm-hmm.
I just really like her. And I wish that we got to see more of her, but we only get her for 3 episodes, so we'll just have to make the most of it. And I do really like Vala. I think she's a breath of fresh air into, a series that's been going on for 8 years now, and I'm not bored with it in any way, shape, or form, but it just kind of gave it like a little bit of extra pizzazz.
Energy.
I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Pizzazz.
Yes.
Yeah, and she's a fellow Aussie, which makes
She
me really
is.
proud. So I think this would be a 6 for me.
Okay. So when you were
Yeah.
saying earlier something about her accent, so is her accent in real life more or less posh?
Less posh.
Less.
I see.
So
when
she
she's
sounds
more
performing,
English.
she's doing that probably to be understood better. you
Yeah,
think.
she sounds more English
It
in
might
the
be.
accent she does in
It-
the show.
But in real
Maybe
life,
it
she's more of an
helped her
Aussie.
to kind of embrace the character a little bit better, and it's kind of an interesting contradiction to the character because her character is essentially a con artist and a thief, but then she's got this kind of
Essentially.
posh sounding, kind of slightly British accent,
That's true.
Yeah.
which is kind of the opposite of her character. But she sounds like me.
There we go.
Yeah.
I thoroughly enjoy this episode.
Sorry, Evie, did you give your rating? Your actual number?
6.
6, thank you. Sorry, David, carry on.
Yes.
I thoroughly enjoy this episode. It has a fantastic guest star and guest cast. The visuals are solid. The writing is tight and interesting. It plays into the overall mythology. It builds on past mythology and continues to build towards future characters. There's very little of this episode that doesn't work. Tanat and Jup are also introduced here. Everyone's at peak play. Definitely a 6.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Yay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to go through everyone's stuff. So we've got Raj Luthra. My rating for Prometheus Unbound is 7 out of 7, high 6. One of my favorite episodes, the sci-fi, action, adventure, and banter and flirtation is excellent. It is great that Vala has her own motif / background music. She does. It's very naughty. It's always like I love the
Joel
little.
was very good about
cheeky.
giving her
Yeah.
own theme. Yes, and it
It's
works.
very good.
Yeah.
She deserves it. Anthony, this one is a 6 for me. We dieter Hans Olo, 7 out of 7.
Hans Olo.
Han Solo.
Lock Watcher, it's a 6. Without Valo, we might not have gotten seasons 9 and 10. One of the better bottle shows of the series. I mean, yeah, we've got 9, but like definitely wouldn't. I don't know about 10. I mean, I
It
think
would have
10
been
maybe,
an
but
interesting
you know, it helps.
tone, a much more interesting tone. Can you imagine 10 with none of the Vala humor? Like with that
Wouldn't work as
Ori
well.
storyline,
No, it
that's
wouldn't have been the
so
same.
heavy. It would have been really
Yeah.
tricky.
She was necessary,
Yeah.
and the way they wrote her pregnancy into the show with
Yes.
Adria really added so much
Yeah.
depth to her character and the empathy. I just love her so much.
That's it.
So, oh my God, is it Red Devils? Is that what he told me last time? This one will be the full 7 Chevys for me. It introduces a fantastic character relationship, has action, intrigue, and mystique to boot. While it doesn't have all the SG-1 members, it's a real gem. Jed Ted, 6 chevrons for Danala. And then Lockwatcher said I'd change that to a 7. Okay, cool. Because I think I gave it 6. Yeah, good one.
There you
7.
go.
Nice, good.
Okay.
And then we've got Urias Tosh with the 7 chevrons, all-time banger of an episode. The Claudia Black, everyone's eternal Aaron Sun, one hell of an episode, and thirsty to boot. It is thirsty. I'm thirsty. Jacob, 6 chevrons. To have 2 equally entertaining storylines is pretty impressive. A lot of fun. Yeah, it's a banger episode. Spin Fuser, are you new? Hello, welcome everyone.
Well,
all in
everyone,
new.
yeah,
Oh, they're
absolutely. Welcome
Pretty
everybody.
sure they've been here before.
Yeah, good. I have a name blindness. So 7 out of 7 for me. I love character intros, and this episode was super fun. It is.
is
And
fun.
Stuart Miller with a 6 out of 7 chevrons. Nice. So I gave it a 7, and you two gave it a 6. Great.
6,
I'm happy.
We did. Yeah.
For
It's
sure.
a great episode. So
6, 6, 7.
So we're going to roll right into the next one here.
Yep.
Going to go ahead and start
Let's
this
roll
one.
away.
The Defiant one. So
David's got trivia in a bit, so
I
we've got to
do.
go.
There's all kinds of things just happening today.
Oh,
but,
and Hi Gara 2085 said 7 out of 7 on point.
perfect.
let's go.
Okay. You guys got the Defiant one ready to go?
Yep.
Certainly do.
So I'm actually going to step out and check on my house guests for a minute, but I'm going to do the intro to this episode, and I'm going to let you guys carry it for a few minutes, okay?
We'll do it. We'll do it.
This is why I have you both. I can trust y'all. Okay. The Defiant one in 5, 4, 3. Welcome back, everyone, to Wormhole Extremists. My name is David. I'm with Nicole
Hello.
and Yvie.
Hello.
We are watching Stargate Atlantis Season 1, Episode 12, Defiant 1. And oh my God, look at who that guy is.
He's back from
Yes, he's
Newground.
back. It's
Yes.
Rich and Ian Cox as
Except-
Dr. Gall.
It's not 9. And do you know who Brendan Gall is?
Yes, I know that he is McKay's brother-in-law. He's
What?
Martin Guerrero's friend.
That's correct. It was Martin Garrow's best friend at the time, and he later
Yeah.
comes in and plays Caleb. That's it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Martin didn't know how long he would last in the show. I don't think this is the first time he's named a character Gall before. So
Oh, I love that. I want to be friends with someone who works in the film industry so they can name a character after me.
Yeah, David, chop chop, chop chop.
So
By the
I
way.
believe that this is Peter DeLuise's first Atlantis directing credit, and he also wrote this episode. And we will see a return to the famous Richmond Sand Dunes in BC, which is fun.
Yeah.
And this is the first episode of the series without a Stargate appearing at all.
This is so cute. I'm both insulted
It
and
is
touched by
very
that.
cute. It really
Parents.
is like a father teaching his child how to drive a vehicle.
Honestly.
It's just adorable. And I loved that HUD showing McKay's like erratic path versus the intended straight line.
Oh, it was in the
Good.
HUD, the heads up display.
Yes.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. I was like, what the hell is a HUD?
Up HUD.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I've never heard anyone say it like that. There we go. Learn something new every day. I have mixed feelings on this episode. I've only seen it a handful of times. Don't know how to feel. I might feel better afterwards because Stargate's always better with friends.
Absolutely.
And so this is the satellite. Is it the satellite, this thing?
Yes.
That they use in Siege that goes completely,
Spoilers.
you know.
Yeah.
Oh, can you
Yeah,
believe it? Spoilers.
It comes up again. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm still mad that when they brought this actor back that he wasn't playing himself from Newground, but then I would have been
Thank
mad
you.
that he died.
It would have worked if he
Yeah.
returned as the same character because that character was an archaeologist. So it kind of
Exactly.
makes sense for him to maybe be on the Atlantis mission. But that said, yeah, it would have been kind of sad to see him go through, you know, leaving his
Yeah.
planet, starting a new life for himself, and then dying a few years later.
I would have
That's
been like,
just
you can
sad.
bring him back, just don't kill him. I remember actually
Yeah.
you and me talking about this in season 3 when we watched Newground, and you and me were like, how dare they bring him back, but not the character? Like, we were still
Yes,
mad about
I
it. So
remember talking about that too.
it's nice.
I feel sorry for poor Gull.
Me
Gull.
too. Me
Like his
too.
day starts off with motion sickness and it just doesn't get any better from there.
No, I don't like seeing innocent characters die. I
Yeah.
know that it's supposed to like make you hurt, so I get why they're doing it, but I don't appreciate it. What I will say about this episode, I know it's directed and like written by Peter DeLuise, and I love Peter DeLuise, right? But this
Yes.
episode, I'm just like, I'm a bit disappointed. This is his first iteration
Oh, really?
of Atlantis
I think it's a good
episodes.
episode. I think the only issue that it's not really an issue, but it is very similar to Shepard in the last 2 episodes.
It's also very similar to the fact that they took
Do
those
you know what I
damn
mean?
bugs from that goddamned episode from season
They're
4 that I
slightly
dislike.
different. They don't go
Whatever.
through things, but yeah, they have
Whatever.
similar characteristics for sure. I actually missed as well, we both missed that Goal was comparing the Guawald Hatak. He
Yes,
mentioned
I
the
did hear
Guawald
that, yes.
Hatak as the only time that a Guawald mothership gets referenced in the entire Atlantis series.
That
So it's kind of
is-
a nice little nod to the parent show.
It is. That's very cool.
I actually like the visual layering here. Like
yeah.
the camera behind the windscreen.
Yeah.
But you can still see all the characters visible. I thought it was cool.
Golden Age in the chat has said Claudia Black is in the new Spartacus show. She is. She's always beautiful. She is. We just watched Prometheus Unbound and now we're on Atlantis. So
yeah. So I think this is where it starts setting up the episode as being kind of a bit of a horror episode because they're 15 hours away from Atlantis and rescue is obviously impossibly far away.
Yeah.
And isolation, like isolating your characters, is a pretty big part of horror.
In space, no one can hear McKay scream. I hope you liked that.
It's good.
That was just for you, Yvie.
I love McKay.
I do too. I'm so in love with his character. I want it noted that whenever I say weird things about him or David Hewlett, they're targeted solely at McKay. I love and respect David Hewlett as an actor. I do not want to invade his private life at all. None of my damn beeswax. But I adore the way that he does this role. So
yes, I just love seeing his character growth. And him putting on chapstick is so cute.
He's so cute. I'm obsessed. I always wondered if they filmed these scenes alongside Mobius because they're in the same kind of sand dune place, the puddle jumper.
It's
So, like-
incredibly, yeah, you know what? It's a good point. It's very possible. Actually, we missed Shepard's parting joke is, you know, not asking, just saying, remember where we parked. That is
Yes.
actually direct Star Trek 4 reference. Kurt
Is
says
it?
nearly the exact same thing, hiding the Klingon ship in Golden Gate Park.
That's cute.
And obviously it pays off later because McKay calls him Captain Kirk.
Yeah, I love that. So these damn bugs. You know what happened? You know what must have happened, Evie, right? That one of the reasons I didn't like this episode is that I watched that. I hate the episode so much. I don't even remember the name right now. I watched that season 4 episode with these damn bugs, and then I saw this and was like, "Oh, here we go again." Immediately put a bad taste in my mouth.
Oh,
So,
okay.
you can't give me this, you can't
Well,
steal the same thing from the last time.
speaking of taste, they do appreciate the protein bars that they have.
They do. They do.
Yeah.
Prodigy, that's the episode I dislike.
Also, I
Yes.
think it's kind of funny that Shepard just gave them the advice of leave it alone and it'll leave you alone. And it's kind of ironic given that if they applied that same logic to this
The
whole
last time.
exploration,
Oh,
two
this so
people would
yeah.
still be alive.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yep. Yeah. A win. Ooh.
Also, I'm pretty sure that after 10,000 years, the skeletons would be buried by dust, like
I'm not
by
gonna lie,
now.
Evie. You are
It would
100%
be a,
probably
yeah. I
correct.
mean, it's an effective visual. It gets the point across, but it's not very
Actually,
accurate,
I have a
especially if it's in a desert.
crazy I have a crazy follow-up. Are you ready for this, right? What if the
Go for
guy
it.
was having like periodic snacks? And what if some of his refrigeration units were working on some of the ancients? And so that snack is actually a more recent snack.
I see what you're saying. So he
See?
took some snack for the road and then expired several meters away from the craft.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Maybe he just like maybe they like they the refrigeration unit wasn't working properly. The guy like woke up from his
Mm.
little nap, crawled out, and
Mm-hmm.
then the
Mm-hmm.
wraith ate him. Makes sense. To a
Oh,
degree.
okay,
Look, I'm just
okay.
trying to make an excuse for the silly skeleton in the sand.
Also, McKay, like the scan comes back clean, but like, don't they remember that hibernating wraiths don't register on the life sign
I
detectors?
know
Like, it
they're
literally happened in
so
Rising.
stupid here. I think that's
Yeah,
another thing is that my believability of this episode is really low because it's like, what the hell? What do you mean that these
yeah.
characters wouldn't take these extra steps? Like, we know how this works.
Do you think Abrams is like this guy here? He's kind of hesitating at the entrance. Do you think he's getting like kind of like a little tingling that he's not going to survive this
Oh,
mission?
100%, 100%.
Yeah, because it's like fight or flight is kicking in. Or in the race case, it'd be fight, flight, and feast. Yeah. Also, wandering off from the group. It's
I
another
know, we
horror
know.
movie trope.
Don't do that. Yeah.
Also, this wraith that they're looking at in
Mm.
about 50 seconds, he
Yep.
actually moves when no
Oh,
one's
okay.
touching him.
I thought you
Yeah.
were gonna like say something. I don't know. I thought you were gonna be like, yeah, he actually just wakes up, just Cash wakes up, and I was like, I don't remember that in the episode.
That would be very horror movie
I was
trope-ish.
fully ready to get scared. Yeah. Oh, look, here's the crazy thing as well, right? I will say, maybe quote unquote dead. Oh God, he got fed on by his friend. But McKay would never want to like be this close
He has
to
a
a
lot of
wraith.
personal growth in this episode, really. So
Yeah, let's call it
maybe
that.
he's changing a little bit because he wants
Because
to
it,
go at the very end. He really wants to help Shepard fight the
yeah,
Wraith outside.
well, because he feels bad that the other guy died and it's his fault. So as
But even
always.
before he dies,
I just know that, like, I just don't feel like McKay. It doesn't matter if you're dead or
yeah, see
alive.
it
He would not
moved.
be touching that guy. Oh yeah. Mm,
I don't know if that was deliberate or not.
mm.
Also, this is kind of like a walk-in larder,
A
don't you think?
what?
It's like a walk-in larder,
What is that?
like a big walk-in like pantry.
Oh yes. I was like, what are you saying? Is that a word people use, or is it just you as an Australian use?
Larder.
A
I would have thought
larder.
that would be a
It sounds
British
posh as
term.
hell. Yeah.
Yeah.
People think I'm posh because I speak posh. I ain't posh. So
Probably doesn't help that my ERs are A's because of my stupid
this is
Australian
true.
accent. So I said larder.
What I will say, this is another episode of Atlantis that's an example of Atlantis kind of, for me, failing as a like good, team show.
Yeah.
Because, where's the rest of the team at? Weir is
Oh, the
barely here.
separating.
Ford and Taylor
Oh,
aren't here. Even SG-1, that they'd
sure.
get separated, but it didn't happen often. And I
Yeah,
know that
yeah.
like we just had an episode where it was just Michael Shanks on a ship with Claudia Black, but this is
Mm,
season 1 of Atlantis. I want to see all the cast getting time to grow and fire on all cylinders, and that's just not
yeah.
happening. So I don't know.
I love how Gaul has gone from Gaul the Explorer to Gaul the Terrified, like just really
Yeah.
quickly. He was exploring on his own a second ago.
Yeah.
And it's kind of payback for McKay because Gaul said that McKay had girlish fear
Yeah.
like,
He
with the
does.
bugs.
He does.
And now he's the one with his girlish fear. By the way, I hate that phrase, girlish fear. Anyone can be afraid,
Oh,
regardless
this is
of.
true. This is
Yeah.
true.
They can.
Oh, David's back.
Hey,
I was just
Indeed.
complaining about this episode a little bit, David.
She
Simply
had a
saying,
light whinge.
yeah, simply the fact that it's Shepard and McKay having, big chemistry and the rest of the cast being shafted because they're not as strong as characters, in my opinion. So
At this point in the show, you're beginning to move forward with what works and beginning to let go of things that don't.
And that's my point, is that I was saying that, like, with SG-1, they really tried to give everyone their strength in every episode as best they could, while the fact that that's already happening in season 1 is showing where some of the holes are in Atlantis. And that kind of bothers
Correct.
me.
The sudden realization.
You dum-dums.
Yep.
He's
Hello.
talked himself into terror.
It's simply, I was saying as well, the fact that they should know better. They know, so they're being a bit silly.
And we were basically just talking about how there's a lot of horror movie tropes. This being another one where the radio cuts out.
Yes. Yes.
Also, I love you, Peter. Peter DeLuise.
You go with what works, man.
Yeah.
Exactly. Oh, the Wraith dropping from
classic.
the ceiling. Another classic,
don't often see
horror
that.
movie
Yeah.
entrance. And the feet hitting the floor, it gets me every time.
Oh, these poor guys.
Yeah. I think it's interesting that the Wraith jumps down, knocks over Gull, and then goes straight for Abrams. It's like he's skipping the main course and heading right for dessert.
Well, it's like the what is it called? The creeper, He goes for the guy who smells the fear from the most. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Because he was the most hesitant to enter.
Exactly right. And those pores on their cheeks, those are.
Is that a different actor?
That's James
Sorry, you
Alfazanos.
go.
Oh,
Yes.
in terms of the makeup, probably.
Turn of the makeup, yeah. Because is this a
exactly.
different person? Yeah. So I didn't mean to interrupt you, David.
No, you're all right. It's just, those pores on their cheeks, they're like, they smell, they sense more than, we do. So
Yeah.
they're either smelling or sensing fear or.
Smelling fear, yeah. That's a good point. I actually never thought about them sensing fear, but that actually does make sense. Maybe the
Higara-
fear is
They're
like a
enjoying what they
seasoning.
do.
It makes them.
Higara in the
makes
chat
them
said,
taste
lovely way
better.
of describing him getting eaten. Lol. I think that's to your comment about dessert, Yvie.
It's kind of mean, but also it makes sense. Like Shepard's military training is kicking in, so there's no time for sentimentality. He's just going to, take away what he can use from
Remove the
Abrams'
threat.
body.
Yep.
Yeah.
As quickly as possible. Have time to mourn later.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So this webbing that the Wraith use, is it kind of like cling film, like it's keeping it fresh for later?
I want to ask a disgusting follow-up question,
Where
which
does
is
it
where the
come
hell
from?
did it come from?
want to know.
Yeah.
I also want to know what it is. Like from a prop
here it
perspective.
is,
Was
guys.
it like a
He's-
knitted material or?
He's actually Spider-Man. Part of the Aratus bug kind of growth situation is that, it's like they're part spider. So
And does it come out of the face holes, like the
That's what I
dimples that we're
was
talking
wondering.
about?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I assume they had some kind of technology that would weave it, but I mean, it's organic, so maybe not.
We don't see it, do we? We don't see it happening.
I think that the
No.
hive ship can just secrete it.
Ugh. I don't like the word secrete.
No, neither do I.
I think it's accurate.
Yeah.
Doesn't make it any less disgusting.
Yeah, my brain went to some bad places I'm not going to talk about.
Yeah.
Rainbow looks
It's
good
like
in the
when
desert
people say
camo.
moist.
I'm just gonna
Yes.
I love the word moist.
You do.
There we go. Got some bombs.
Well, it's good that he grabs two because he wastes one
Well, you have to figure
Yeah.
out how the first one
to figure out how to work
works.
it.
Uh-huh.
Mm,
Oh, this poor guy. I really hate what happens to these poor scientists.
I know.
This guy must be going like absolutely nuts as well. He's been here for so long. He's fed up. I feel
Yeah.
almost bad for the Wraith too.
That's it.
Well, he's recently fed, so he's probably feeling a little bit more
Exactly.
peppy.
Someone's not.
Mm. I think they do a pretty good job of Richard's makeup.
Yes.
Yeah, this is also a cool moment. I actually
Yeah.
quite like this bit. It creeps me
It's
out. It
really
reminds me of like the
intense.
alien like disappearing into the vents in the
Oh,
game
the
or
jumping
something.
thing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was cool. It was cool.
Yeah, he could have hung around. He could have hung around and then dropped back down and
True.
attacked McKay and Shepard. But I
Damn.
mean, he's after the ship.
He doesn't know about the ancient gene, right? That's one thing that his character like messes up
No,
later.
he doesn't. No, he doesn't understand about the ancient
Yeah.
gene.
I was gonna say because then like it'd be reasonable to keep them alive if you need the ancient gene, but
Well, I mean, he makes a point later on that I was going to bring up. He
Hmm.
kind of suggests that Shepard doesn't need to be alive for him to use his hand to operate
Interesting.
the jumper.
Didn't actually remember that. Okay.
Yeah.
Curious
But
Tom's
it could have
asking
just
the
been said in
Demonstrate
the
life signs of
in
the
the
gene.
moment.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yuri's asking the important questions, which is, do Wraith feel bloated after a big feed? Pff, I know I do, so I wonder how they feel.
Their
Just
version
pops a
of
couple
it.
of antacids.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's not good.
That's
He
the
might do
problem.
that.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
issue. Elizabeth's already preparing another jumper, so
Mm,
How many
I
hours?
yeah,
love
you
that
is
can
she
it?
got
really
a
Like
feel
15
bad.
this.
hours?
Yeah, she got a bad feeling. It was good.
Was it?
Yep.
Is it 15 hours?
It's
Yeah,
15
it is.
hours.
Ugh.
Yeah. They got a head start, but still, they do still have to wait at least half that time.
I love them
You
yelling
can
at each
really,
other.
yeah, you can really feel, I'm gonna say, you can really feel the push and pull between Shepard and McKay.
They have such a chemistry. It's like
Yeah.
Jack and Daniel almost, except I feel like there's
Mhm.
a
It's
empathetic kind of like
non-romantic
tenderness.
chemistry.
Network.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt Jack and Daniel like there's a bit more like tenderness there, while McKay and Shepard are very like antagonistic and very like they're always trying to irritate each
Yeah.
other in a cute way. Like they love each other, but they definitely want to annoy each other and wind each other up a lot more
I think
than
they're
you see
probably
in
a little bit
SG-1.
closer in age than Daniel and Jack.
Right.
I
But they're
think Daniel and
still
Jack is
yeah.
brother,
almost
little
like
brother
a
dynamic.
yeah.
Yeah.
Ah.
This is awful. And you know, this is also like McKay's fault, so he's feeling extra bad and he deserves it.
How is it McKay's fault?
He's the only one that's come around and he was insisting on it.
Oh.
Shepard and McKay were very excited about
Yeah.
checking this out, so it's kind of jointly their fault.
But in this
Also,
moment,
do you
McKay's
think
facing it, so.
do you guys think Gull actually has that low of an opinion of Rodney's humanity, or is he just trying to lighten the mood in a dark moment?
I think he's trying to lighten it. I think, you know, combo maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
They
Oh,
take
the
your most
mirror?
valuable. Yep.
The way that Peter DeLuise framed this scene with the mirror, I think is a very good creative uh, directorial choice. It's clever
Yeah.
because then you can see both responses. You can see McKay's response and you can see Gull's response.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh boy.
Yeah. Oh, this is before we know that they can give it
Uh-huh.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In 2 years.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's why the Wraith worshippers are so young.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, this is how they learned about the satellite.
Yeah, well,
They
that's
went
why
to
we
go
just
check
were.
out the
Yep.
satellite.
Mm.
Yeah, and then they found this.
Got it.
Guys, David was missing for a few minutes if you're only joining now, which is why we're recapping. Look at that. Like, that's not obvious. I was saying
They
earlier,
needed to
David.
grab one of those like dead trees behind them and
Yeah.
like
Right?
Yeah,
you know,
just
like
draw it in front.
buff over the footprints.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, it's like that sandstorm thing in Mobius. But I was saying earlier, David,
Yes.
that like it would have been really
yes.
convenient. I don't think they did, but like it would have been really convenient to film Mobius and this episode at the same time, so you can have the jumper out in the sand and do the
Just do it
filming
all
of
at the
both
same
things.
stuff. Yeah.
I mean, they
Yeah.
might have done.
Yeah, I
It's
don't
at
know.
the same location.
Yeah,
It's the
that's what I'm
same
saying.
outside of the
location,
airport.
and they're
Yeah.
not. The episodes aren't that far apart. They might have filmed them out of sequence, just bits of that episode.
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah. Also, I have similar rage when I can't work technology.
absolutely losing
It's
it
just
in
me
there.
in front of my computer.
Legit. If you do that, then it's like
Do-do.
definitely more internalized because I can't tell you're doing it when I witness it.
I just do it in the privacy of my own office.
So like, how does it feel for like these guys to like do like because toward the end, right? You've got Taylor, well, not toward the end, but like in huge chunks, you've got loads of episodes where she's just kind of doing nothing. Like, how must it feel to just get a script where you're just like not even in it?
We still get
Or just
paid for the
sitting there
work,
solemnly.
so
No,
yeah.
that's not good enough. So
Yeah.
Tori specifically talks about the fact that, look, I've had second billing on this show, and a lot of the episodes I wasn't
Yeah.
even in them. You know,
Yeah.
the paycheck is fine,
Aw.
but I want to work, and if I'm not going to work,
Yeah.
then,
No, that's
you know,
fair.
why am I here? So
That is the first time that McKay compares
Calls him Kirk.
Shepard to Captain Kirk,
That's it.
which kind of
Yep.
becomes a bit of a running gag.
It's a great gag.
ice.
It's ice, yeah. Although to me it looks like salt.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I love that he puts that together really quick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just that's the thing, as I was saying earlier, like as well, David. I just it really bothers me how quickly they figured out that the whole cast wasn't gonna work the way it was. And even when they get Ronan, it's still like not good enough.
Well,
They didn't make him do anything either, so
no, I mean, there's cast changes throughout the show, and
the problem.
Yeah.
for all kinds of reasons that,
Yeah.
to be frank, I will never go into publicly. But there were
Yeah,
a lot
yeah,
of
yeah.
things that didn't work,
Mm-hmm.
and
Sure.
A lot of it was personalities and a lot of other things that were going on. So the show still manages to be a hell of a show in spite of
Yeah.
it, and everyone
Yes.
worked with what they
Agreed.
had.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
It's
just-
definitely one of the reasons why whenever someone says to me Atlantis is better, I go, you're wrong. And then
Mhm.
that's it.
well, everyone
has
is
its
allowed
moments.
their own thing.
Oh yeah,
Atlantis is
they're
better.
allowed.
I mean,
Yeah.
the translation of that in reality is Atlantis is better for them. Just like
Yes.
Apple, the iPhone is better for me. The Android is
Yeah.
better for Darren. So it's just how it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, no, and that's the thing. I'm not like I say you're wrong. I say it as a joke, obviously.
Yes.
But there is like when you look back and you really dig into it, you can see so many of the problems in Atlantis that just weren't as there as with SG-1. SG-1 just it clicked so hard that Michael Shanks left and came back, and it still worked. You know,
Did you guys
It's-
notice that he called it
Lantian.
Lantian?
Yes, now we
instead of
juicy.
we finally
Altarian? Yeah.
Well, yeah, that name is long gone.
Yeah. But I think it's the
Um,
first time that we hear that term
yes.
for the ancients, Lantian.
And the planet isn't named Lantia, the other planet that Atlantis
Yeah.
is on, until First Strike. They're like, well, we're leaving it. We might as well name it. And also, that's the episode where Tori named Chuck Chuck. So
Yeah.
there we go. Ooh yeah, ooh yeah,
Ooh.
ooh ah. And he's down.
Okay,
And
so
I
I'm
love
not.
that the Wraith shoes at the bottom look exactly like our shoes.
Just like the
They
Jafar
do.
in the
Yeah.
pilot.
They yes, I think they go to the same shoe store.
Shoe store.
Yeah.
So We get kind of a double goof here. So the Wraith somehow fires at least 30 shots from his M9, which only holds 15 rounds. And the
The
weapons
Wraith
also
does?
should have had
The Wraith does.
should have had
Yep.
their safeties on. Meanwhile, when Shepard leans against the big rock, it visibly moves.
Oh yes.
It's because it's fake.
Yeah, I saw that in
Ooh,
Children of the Gods as well.
Oh,
It's good times.
yeah, there we go. It moved.
Oh yeah, look at all those bullets coming out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yuri's
did
top
count,
said-
and it was
Lot.
definitely
Yeah.
more than 15. Yeah.
Yuri's said Taylor didn't land as the badass, and her people were so tedious and boring to see that first season. Jeez. Yeah, I think Taylor is a badass. I'm like not gonna like I disagree there, but yes, her people. I personally found that they kind of dragged her down. They weren't the strength that I wanted them to be for her, and that's kind of where my problem is. Where comparatively to SG-1, you have Teal'c, who's like representing the Jafar, and they are such an important part of the story. So, the Taylor's people are just one handful of humans. So they, if she was Janai and they figured that out sooner, that would have been cooler. So,
Oh, I think that would have been a great, for sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
But the fact that she's got some Wraith DNA in her, that was something that I don't think they used enough of.
No, I really wish they did.
Yep.
They took them so long.
That was a good turn.
I think this is the only time we see someone self-tourniquet. Is that the word? So.
Yeah, I would just
Yeah,
call it
I guess it's a
self-heal.
Bandage?
tourniquet.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Really
bandaging.
cool. And they do carry these things. But normally the vests are full of foam.
He's trying to massage
It is
his
nice
hand.
to see
Yeah,
him being
dying.
so, like,
His
I
bedside
don't know if
manner.
paternal is the
is-
right word, but yeah, he's been
his
so
bedside manner is
caring.
Caring.
is not
Uh-huh.
very good, but by not being that good, he's doing a really good job because he's like
He's
really
trying.
trying.
Good for
Like,
him.
It's
Yeah.
endearing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
He's not a bad
he
dude.
lacks.
He's just
No,
a
he's
pain
not
in
a
the
bad
ass.
dude. He just
So-
lacks the people skills.
That's it,
Yeah.
exactly. They're Wraith. They're
Yeah, he's
smarter
fine
than
now.
they lead you to believe, yeah.
Well, he's just fed, and,
Exactly.
like
You're not used
Exactly.
to seeing them satiated.
yeah.
They can just keep on feeding, and you can keep on pouring bullets, and they'll just keep on restoring. That's why the
Yeah.
queen wouldn't go down.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, don't stick a gun in his hand.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh, this is devastating. This really hurts me.
Is that why Galt goes and does it? He hears. Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, he doesn't invite him to. Okay. He puts him to work. I sold that prop, and it was one of the coolest things. I was like,
Oh, did it
I can't
rotate
believe-
like that?
Yes, it sure did. Uh-oh.
That
Oh,
is
mate,
cool.
mate,
Let it go,
throw it
let it go,
away.
let it-
Yeah,
Throw it away.
Dude.
Yeah, that's a countdown, dude.
You deal with these things for a living. There you go. Perfect.
I mean, it was
Silly man.
worthwhile to waste one, so he knows how it works now.
Mm.
That was a rape.
That's what you want to hear
But
over the
also, I'm
radio.
busy, go away.
Yeah, that's it.
Again, I do that kind of stuff with my boss. I'll be like, something will go terribly wrong, and he'll be like, "What's going on?" I'm like, "Oh, something's going terribly wrong." And then he was like, "Oh, what do you want to do about it?" I'm like, "Shut up, go away. Like, I'm busy."
that's it.
So I think this is where we see how much Rodney's really changed in only 12 episodes. Because he started out being totally reluctant to hold a weapon. And now
Yeah.
he actually
He's
wants to
risen to the
go out
occasion.
there
That's
and
right.
help Shepard in combat. And I think
Yeah.
you can really see in this scene how torn he is between the old McKay and the new one that he's becoming.
Raj says, I wish the planet was called Atlantia instead of Lantia. Well, I mean, it's better than Ford's Atlantica.
Yeah.
Atlantica.
God.
I do find it interesting because I
Ford's
feel
not
like
good at naming things.
I feel like so much of McKay's growth is just so interesting because he goes from like, just being a coward to trying to help. But I do find I don't know how believable it is that in Before I Sleep that he would willingly open the jumper bay for everyone else and allow himself to drown because he hasn't had that growth yet. But I don't know.
Jed Ted, this episode is very Predator-like with Shepard and the Wraith. I can
It is.
I can see what
Yeah.
you're saying. Yeah, the Predator's not doing so much hunting as he is like
Just milling about.
he's defending a stationary target.
Yeah.
So this is one of the earlier examples in Atlantis of aliens that have been seen in SG-1
Yep. Oh, we talked about it. Yeah,
having
I taught. Yep.
Pegasus cousins. Oh, you talked
Yes.
about these guys already?
Yeah, I was just
briefly,
complaining
only
about
briefly.
it.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
carry on though, carry on.
But what's the
Yeah.
next one? What's the next one that we see? That's a cousin of the one from
Oh.
SG-1.
Gosh. Oh, David, what a question.
Cold
You didn't
Lazarus.
The crystal. Oh yeah, is
Oh,
that like
crystals.
season 4 though?
So they
Oh.
switched. So in SG-1, it was the friendly crystals, and over here it's the evil crystals. And in SG-1, it was the evil
Right.
fireflies, and over here it's
You're
the
saying it
friendly
takes
fireflies.
3 seasons for them to mimic SG-1 again in that specific way.
And
Yeah,
that's
you're
specific-
right. That's weird.
unless there's another that I'm missing in my head, which is
I don't
entirely
think
possible.
so.
But it's
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
same type of species, down to the sound effects that are used for them.
Yeah.
So, and in the crystal,
And
even when
it even
Shepard
has
touches
that-
it flows him back.
And it has that little blue like hue when they're in their minds as well.
Uh-huh.
Very interesting, very interesting.
Yeah.
Look at that guy, just tearing it apart. Like, stop making a mess.
Well, if he can't leave, he's not going to let them leave either.
Yeah.
Gas
He's so
boxes,
unbothered. He's got his back to Shepard right now while he's trying to figure this out. He doesn't even care.
He's fed. He can take a couple, and he knows.
And
it.
he knows that he can
Yeah.
just reach.
No, I know, that's what I'm saying. He just doesn't
yeah.
care. It's funny. It's like, yeah,
There's
you
more,
own it.
More food around it. Oh, that's right. I remember him.
This
doing
is a
now.
good diversion.
Yeah.
But then the Wraith turns around and activates the defense shield on the jumper anyway. So
That's
he
so
is
funny.
also big smart.
Yeah.
Yeah,
big
I
smart.
love how smart this guy is. He's so great. There are a lot of enemies that are just like real dum-dums. Like the Gould is so arrogant and stupid, so it is nice to see an enemy
No,
that's
the
not so
Wraith
stupid.
don't have that level of arrogance for sure.
They're too hungry. They're like, oh, I need to get my food, and I
They
can't
have
be dumb
more
about it.
immediate needs than
Yeah.
the Gorwald. I don't know what he was thinking. Like,
Let me just go out and check the red thing.
yeah.
Let's go look at the red thing in closer proximity. My captions just said whooshing.
Same, yeah.
Whooshing.
Lockwatch
Was
said that
indeed a whoosh.
Ray Douglas threw the sand on Flanagan from the explosion earlier. That's interesting.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah,
I love that.
very technical.
Oh,
Oh,
ouchies.
that looked like Joe.
Shield ouchies.
Yeah.
Shield ouchies. Shield 1, Shepard 0.
Nope.
It was
time to
giving
leave.
cling film in the corridors. From
It
upgrades.
was.
Look at him, he's smiling. He's like, "Oh, you tried to get me, you silly Billy." It's like, all right. This is devastating. I'm so mad.
Yeah. But I appreciate that they don't focus on it. They just focus on McKay's reaction.
That's it.
So we don't see it actually happen. It's just inferred.
Urius Tosh said, "Did we ever see a Gould-controlled Wraith?" No, we
No.
just saw a Gould-controlled Colonel Caldwell.
That's correct.
Yes,
Yeah,
that came
that's
out
the
of
only
left
gold
field.
that comes out of
Yeah.
One of the
Atlantis,
greatest
which was
plot
a
twists
great
of Atlantis.
reveal.
I
Yes, that was
literally
so
didn't
good.
see it coming.
I thought it was good
No.
too. I literally just rewatched that episode last week.
Beyond the Night.
Yeah.
A good meal.
He is the good meal. He is the good meal.
He was the
Yeah.
good meal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just pretending
really
to be
still
asleep so you can get
wish-
used to my death.
I wish that this guy was the guy from Newground and that he didn't die. Still sad.
Mhm.
Higara said, "I love that that shows how smart Wraith are. Really, he's a good representation of them. Yes,
Mm.
not every Wraith is that smart, but this one in particular,
The drones are pretty dronish. But
yeah, they are.
the
just a
commanders
stormtrooper.
and I always called them commanders, just reference them that way. But
yeah, makes sense.
you've got to be really careful with them.
Well, he's survived on his own for so long, so he must be reasonably intelligent.
I think they're just really good at hibernating.
Yeah, I love the not now guys, and he's like, "Let me
Go
throw you
away,
a bar."
guys. Go away.
Like, I love that the guy came back with friends. Like he went over and went, "Hey guys,
Exactly.
guys,
That's what it is. Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
love how
Ants.
it becomes the undoing of the Wraith.
Mhm.
I think that's
know.
clever.
See,
But they don't microwave them
utilize
like the others did.
Yeah, they utilize the
No.
annoying bugs decently in this one.
Yeah.
Don't kill them. These ones are actually okay.
They're just hungry.
They are hungry.
God.
I've got a comment. The guy currently flying this puddle jumper, he is a cutie patootie. He's adorable.
He's
He
the
is
same guy who
very
was
much a
flying in
cutie
38
patootie.
minutes.
Yes, he
Yeah.
is.
Oh,
I recognize his
okay.
adorable face. So that's the thing that actually that I like
Yeah.
about Stargate that it's always done is it does these little things where hey, you see him learning, flying and stuff previously, and here he is again.
Oh, okay. So apparently Defiance is a flavor now. So you've got sweet, sour, salty,
And it
bitter,
tastes
umami,
just
and
like
Defiance.
John Shepard's sweat.
So who's the Defiant one then? Is it Shepard or is it this
I
Wraith?
think okay, so my
Both?
theory is it's actually I think I
think
wrote
it's
this
Shepard.
for earlier. I think it's both of them. So
Yeah.
I think it's just a term that's sort of encompassing everyone.
Yeah.
God, Shepard's hair is so tall, it's going to be the death of him. Do you see it sticking out above that rock?
is.
It's like, bruh.
He's got good volume, that's for
He's
sure.
got big spiky hair.
Oh, boom.
Explodies.
Still not enough, though.
Still not enough.
When you think about it, like Shepard and radios over these past few episodes, so he kind of used it against Collier
So
for like
funny.
psychological warfare.
He's
it.
so
Announcing
yeah.
kills, getting in his head, and now he's used it to bait the Wraith, for the grenade.
That's his
He
calling
really
card,
knows how to
a radio.
weaponize communication.
It's like serial killers, right? Sometimes like they leave behind things. He lives behind a radio.
Yes.
Damn,
I
this
think
is
that
a
if there
dark-
was
He's
another one
just
hybrid,
not
I think they would have
looking.
fought to the death after all this time.
Yeah.
After 10,000
Yeah.
years.
I mean, there was one already that he already ate. So
Exactly.
yeah, no, I
There's
think
not
I
gonna
think
be any
he's
more.
he's out of food.
Yeah.
So the Wraith can feed on each other.
Yeah, that's what they showed at the
can,
beginning of
in
the episode. That
desperation.
he'd
Oh,
he'd fed on
Yeah.
one of the drones.
Wow.
So, I think what's really sad is that the gun that Gull's been given has it was meant for protection, his protection, but in a twisted way, he kind of used it exactly for that because he freed McKay to cover
correct.
Shepard 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
So-
knows that he's there defending him because this is not the
Yeah.
guy that he knew. So
Yep.
now that McKay is
Yeah.
this new McKay, he's got to go and do his job.
Yeah, exactly.
I really, really respect it. And McKay looking
it-
at that and seeing that bravery in these people, it's like it's teaching him lessons every day.
Yeah. And Atlantis doesn't often go dark, but when it does, it goes pretty dark.
Yeah.
It can, yeah.
Yeah.
Iritis bugs coming out of stomachs. Anybody?
Season
this?
4, what
Oh,
a
gosh.
journey.
Just the whole Michael thing is pretty dark.
That's it too.
I
yeah.
adore Michael so much.
I know you do.
It was so funny watching him, like watching his episodes with Faye, my friend Faye next to me, and she went, "Is this supposed to be like? Am I supposed to ship this?" And I was like, "No, Faye. Apparently, we're not." It's terrible.
So Ford's timing right, calling in during the firefight. So
Yeah.
it's just kind of like the Eye with Ford, Beckett, and Taylor showing up in that generator room right when Shepard needed them. It's that the cavalry has good
Yeah, that
instincts and good
convenient timing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
As Marty would say, hang a lantern on it.
That's it. And you know who he's quoting?
I don't remember. I know you've told me.
Jonathan Glassner.
That's it.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah, can't beat me with that in a
ouchie.
way.
Ouchie, right in
That's
the
right.
mouth. The hand
Do they have it on
mouth.
both hands or do they have it on
I think it's just on one.
One?
They should
I
have
think
it
it's
some
the right
redundancy
one.
there, you would think. But
Could
for
have
sure,
two
that's
hand
why they have
mouths.
armor on the outside of their fingers so that they can close their palms and protect the organ.
Yes.
So-
Oh, I love this.
What do I do now?
It's so cute because he's come to help, but he's still asking Shepard
I don't
for
know
like
what I'm
advice.
doing.
What am I doing?
Again, this is what I do in my meetings. I'll be like, "What am I doing?" to like my boss, and then he's like, "Just keep going." I'm like, "Okay."
I figured like
No
by
confidence.
season 5 that he really would have been much. I mean, I think he does fire a little bit, so he is a little bit more proficient, but he's still kind of really awkward. Whereas like by season 5 of SG-1, Daniel, especially in enemies,
Oh,
beginning,
he's so
they are
cool.
running and gunning. They are
attractive to him.
leapfrogging, and
Yeah.
it's just
I think it
Like he's
also
holding
has something to do with like their personalities, like
Yeah.
Daniel's always willing to learn and like try to absorb new information and be better.
That's true.
While McKay's like, I'm already the best at what I need to be good at, so I'm not gonna
That's
bother.
Yeah, this setup with the energy bar, like the payoff from earlier is like
Yeah.
There you
it's,
go.
it's good. It's like MacGyver level improvisation.
Yeah,
with the
that's really clever.
bar.
Spin Fuser said, "What do the Wraith use as currency? Food."
That's it.
I'd assume. Like land, where
Well,
they
They
can
don't
be
need
evil. They're
currency.
farms.
They don't even need to name each other. You know,
Yeah.
they just
Planets
all.
and farms.
There we go. Boom. Nice. Incoming photon torpedo. The god entity
this
is about to be
idiot Wraith.
destroyed.
He's so dumb.
The
He's
Wraith
just
is just
staying
now
there.
100% just focused on these
Yeah.
light bugs. Boom, boom.
Goodbye.
Bye. Now
he
he's turned to
explode.
ash.
That's right.
Yeah.
Explode.
Here. Still here.
Still here.
I forgot how much I enjoyed this episode.
Mm.
I
Wow, her
think
one
it's
line of
fun.
dialogue. Crazy.
Oh, Taylor?
Yep.
I think she had a line of dialogue
Did
before,
she?
but
Oh,
she's
her
had
second
no
line
more
of
than
dialogue.
Yeah.
like 2 fingers worth of dialogue.
Yeah. Chat, feel free to start dropping your ratings ASAP. Because
Yes,
we're going to wrap
please.
this up pretty quick.
Wrapping it up pretty
please.
soon here.
Aww.
David's
So
got
we
trivia
had
on Dalbagate.
Yeah, and Evie's
Final
got
tally.
tallying.
Yes,
Yeah.
I have tally.
And
I
I'm
was
not
gonna
there because
speak
I
about-
wasn't good enough.
Oh.
I mean, you're more than welcome to hang.
It's fine.
Fine.
I was gonna
More
do
than
our
welcome
I'll
to hang.
watch
tally.
I'll watch while I'm on the loo or something, you know.
There we
the
go.
Usual.
Yeah.
So we've got one 10,000-year-old wraith killed by a drone,
Mm-hmm.
strike with bug attracting, power bar,
Mhm.
and 2 scientists lost, and 1 major shot in the arm, and 1 physicist who finally got in the fight.
Yeah, not worth it.
Hmm. Oh, and then you can drive
Oh, the shield's still
or
up on it.
fly.
Yeah.
Yeah, the shield's still up because the wraith activated it.
I wonder
You
if
can drive. That's cute.
a puddle jumper shield
cute.
can break through another puddle jumper shield, and then just one of the guys can transfer
What I will
from
say,
in
yeah.
that. Yeah.
I saw the lines from like what looked like a car or something had just gone through there as well. So they kind of, messed that up a little bit. I think
Oh, I
there's a
didn't
little
even see
goof.
that.
There was a
It
car in
looked
the
like
shot?
just no, the lines in the sand where like clearly something
Oh.
had been,
Yeah. got
that
it,
kind
okay.
of thing.
Cool, cool.
Ah,
That was the Defiant
Defiant
one,
one.
and we really appreciate you tuning in on Normal Extremists. Thanks, guys. Bye now. Or as Evie just said, bye.
I just.
All right.
I'm gonna go first.
Okay.
This episode is like so
Go
mid for
for
me, below mid. I think it's me. Not for me really. I think the idea is cool. And like McKay is growing as a person. I love McKay. You'd think that like, oh, McKay and Shepard trapped on a planet. I'd love this. No. I thought that it was a bit silly for them to go on this little jaunt. I thought that things just didn't work for me, and I'm really starting to see some of the holes in Atlantis that really bug me. So
Like light bug you?
I was waiting for that. Arena
Or
spoke
heavy
me.
bug you, like deuterium.
Oh my god. Oh, deuterium. Yeah, I actually learned so much about that over the weekend. I hate myself for it. So I
You can never learn enough about deuterium.
Yeah, so I think I would have maybe given this a 2 before. I think I'm gonna go for a 3 because Stargate's better.
2
with
before
friends.
upside the head? Ah, okay. Anyway, all right.
So yeah, I'm giving it a 3. It's
Okay.
3, okay. Evie?
Okay. I think this episode is fun. Like, I don't know. It's good to see some growth. I liked that we got to see, a version of Goal again.
Yes.
I can't remember the actor's name, but it was good to see him again, even
Richard
though
Ian
he didn't
Cox.
play the same. Thank you,
Yeah.
Richard. It was good to see him again, even though he wasn't playing the same character. I ultimately did feel bad for him. I guess the whole point of this episode is to see that little bit of personal growth from McKay and, to learn a little bit more about the Wraith. And to me, it was very similar to the previous 2 episodes in terms of just Shepard going full diehard. Like, it was very similar. So I think for me, it's going to be oh God, I think, what did you say, Nicole? A 3?
yeah.
Yeah,
Up
I
from
think
a
it's
2.
probably about it's probably about a 4 or a 5. I'm torn between 4 and 5. I think a 4. Yeah, 5 just seems maybe a little bit too generous, but I do enjoy it as an episode.
This one, for me, I didn't have as fond memories as I thought I I had more fond memories of this. I liked it more this time. However you want to interpret that.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm trying to say. It's not coming.
was
It's
going
not
the other
coming
way.
out. But it's fun, and it doesn't have a lot of Rainbow or Rachel. But
Yes.
neither did Prometheus Unbound have any Jack or Sam or Teal'c. So
But my argument there was that there's
That's
8
true.
seasons into a TV show by that point, so they can kind of get away with it while you're in season 1 still, and you're already
You're
leaving
still
the other
learning the characters.
Whatever.
I understand. I'm still
Okay.
going to give it a 5.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a
Alright.
strong McKay episode.
3, 4,
it's a
5.
strong Shepard episode, and we get some insight
Yeah.
into the Wraith as a species.
And you think I'd love this episode as
those
a
are-
result, but sadly.
Those are good for me in this instance. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'm putting it up there. Yeah.
Okay, so we have Raj Luthor with a 4 out of 7 for Defiant One. Since it mentioned that you need the ATA gene to activate or keep working more sensitive and powerful Atlantean technologies, I find it strange ZPMs did not need an ATA gene or security code to activate them, considering how important they are. Yes, the Wraith use them, don't they? That's a great point.
That's right.
I never considered that. Anthony, this one is a 5 for me. Higara, I really like it, but objectively a 5 out of 7. That's still really high. Stuart Miller, 4 out of 7. Spin Fuser, 5 out of 7. It's a fun episode, even if it's not the best in the series. It has some memorable moments, hard to stand out amongst 354 episodes. It's true. Jed Ted with 6, Urius Tosh with 4, Jacob with 5, Kappa1611 with 5. Urius Tosh said I'm being generous too for 4. Yeah, I feel like Urius Tosh and I are like same wavelength right now. Red Devils is 4 chevrons. Weed Dieter is 5 out of 7. And Lockwatcher, it's a 4. It's Shepard versus the Gorn brackets from Star Trek. It's better than Bane, but on the edge, but much better with friends. Would have been a 3 without David, Nicole, Yvie, and friends. I love it. So cute.
Without David.
Yeah.
Full stop.
Higara said, I still miss Rainbow's part. Yeah, I'm sad
Yeah.
about that. And
Yeah.
Roger Luther said, also, since a Stargate is not used by the main characters, they could have shown the Stargate activate in the background. What? There's no Stargate in this episode. What?
There was no Stargate on this planet.
What do you mean, like on the base? I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, everyone's been pretty positive about this episode. Maybe it's just something.
Yeah.
I just didn't.
Don't
ever
overthink
like
it.
this
Just
one.
not, just
Don't
not
overthink
feeling
it.
it. But you know what?
Art
That's
is
fine.
purely
Go with your
subjective.
instincts.
Yeah,
right.
I just wish I
Yeah.
liked it more. It would make more sense.
It's a TV show,
Go with
you
your
know?
guts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't
And
like
then
all of them. I
Paul
mean,
Brickler's joined the chat late. Hello, friends. We are ending in a few moments.
We
We've watched
are.
2 episodes. But if you want to drop
we've
your
s-
ratings,
We've sped run these episodes.
That was
yes, if you want
it.
to drop your ratings for Prometheus Unbound and Defiant One, then you can out of 7 chevrons, please, and Anthony will grab them. Yeah. So what are we do? What are you two doing now? I'm going to go to bed.
I am going to finish building computers here. What are you up to, Evie?
Well, we're doing the trivia, of course,
I was gonna say,
first.
David.
You're with
With our
us.
lovely friend
That's
Kevin.
correct. Kevin Otsuji
Yes.
is going to be joining us for
Otsuji.
Stargate Trivia 13. Lucky
Yes,
13.
and it's a rematch, kind of a rematch.
It's kind
like
of
a
a
death
rematch.
round to the death.
This is going to be
Yeah.
really intense, and thank you for building the episode synopses together for us, because we're
I'll
be
kind of
watching from
redoing what we
ahead.
did before. We're doing the same theme as before, whereas like if we
Yes.
hadn't, we would have been moving on to a new idea, which we will be revealing
Yes.
in season 6 for trivia, which I'm really
Yes.
excited about. And yeah,
Yes.
so
Yeah, the idea we came up with by accident, I assume, is what you're talking
Is it
about.
anything
So
to
is
do with
this.
the idea? Is it anything to do with the idea that I was saying for trivia? Is it in line with that at all?
I have no idea what any of us
your
is talking
idea.
about at this
Okay.
specific moment, so we're just going to say yes.
Just
So-
smile and nod, David. Smile and
Smile
nod.
and wave,
Yes.
David. Smile and wave.
All right, guys,
Madagascar.
we're off for 2
are we-
weeks in Vancouver and LA, shooting some stuff for you guys because you guys are the best, and then we will be back.
We'll be back after Christmas.
Yes, is it after Christmas? Okay,
It's the 28th, I believe.
there we go.
Just for New Year's.
So-
Sweet.
Is that just 2
and-
weeks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. Okay.
Yeah.
So, guys,
Yeah,
have a
this is
terrific
the 8th
holiday.
today.
Yeah, Merry
Fantastic
Christmas,
one.
everyone.
Merry Christmas.
Everyone,
Happy
Merry
Hanukkah.
Christmas.
Happy Kwanzaa. If you celebrate, happy holidays to you. We really appreciate you tuning
Absolutely.
in here on Wormhole Extremists. And as Evie just said earlier,
Oh my
What
god.
did I say?
bye.
Bye.
Alrighty, guys.
Bye. I keep
Have a good
forgetting.
December. We'll talk to you soon. Bye now.
Bye.
God.